Okay, today we're going to talk about knives and Kung Fu Sansu. And again, this is another question that I was asked, not only in my school, but on the email too. So when I get questions, I get questions all the time. And instead of just answering that one guy, we're thinking about, we'll just answer him through here. And the questions was about these knives. You know, how do you fight with a knife? And the thing about a knife, it's just an extension of your hand. So whatever I can do with my hand, basically I can do with my knife. So, and Ah-Soo is perfectly suited for knife fighting. And the great thing about Kung Fu Sansu is that, you know, in some martial arts you learn how to punch and kick, and then when it comes to weapons, they train you with the weapon in something completely different that you haven't had. So again, now last week we did the mirror image. So we're going to take the same thing. Well, I'm going to use Robert again. So again, I'm going to show lesson 5, right, off the right punch. So we're going to block it, and you're going to step up here and forward elbow and back elbow, hit the groin, and hit to the throat. So, because when somebody's asked me about this, well, how would you fight with a knife? Well, I tell them you just do the same thing that you did with your Ah-Soo. And the Chinese like to have 2 knives. It doesn't matter you got 1 or 2. But so we'll take the same lesson, lesson 5. He throws the right punch, and I'm going to cut his arm here, and you'll slice up here, backstab, stab him in the groin, and cut his throat. So that would be lesson 5 with the knife. I can see some of you guys smiling. That's good, because that means I hope that you haven't heard about this. But so that's the great thing about this art, is that you don't have to relearn something to learn a weapon. Once you can do this, all you got to do is put a weapon in your hand and you would automatically know it. So let's take lesson 6. Great move. We're going to block, scratch the eyes, step in and backhand the throat. And then you've got the punches, right? So again, if I've got the knives in my hand and he throws his left punch, which, by the way, I know that there's some of you people out there going, yeah, right, you've got 2 knives and this guy's going to step up and throw a punch at you. Okay, so for you guys, you black lights out there who are going to email me, go, nobody would ever attack you when you got 2 knives in your hand. Okay, right. This is to show you how to use the knife with Kung Fu. I realize that only an idiot would attack me when I'm standing here with 2 knives. Okay, you don't have to email me that. All right. So he throws his punch. I'm going to cut his arm here. You cut him right across the eyes and stab him right in the throat, and then we slice him up. Right. So it wouldn't matter. He could be armed with something or whatever, sticks, whatever. But anyway, that's how you would use the knife with your lessons. Now, when it comes to sticks, Fut-Gas are perfect for sticks. But for Ah-Soo, anytime I've got knives in my hand, whether it be 1 knife or 2, I can just do the same moves that I'm doing. So you can do your techniques too. Sometimes, okay. So I'll show you guys a technique. We'll block this punch here, and I'll hit him up under the bicep, backhand him in the kidney, and then forward elbow him across his throat. I'm going to step in and slap him in the groin and punch him up in the stomach. Okay, nice move, right? That's kind of a cool move. Watch it again. So he throws his punch. I'm going to block it and whack his arm here, backhand him in the kidney, forward elbow the throat, slap him in the groin, punch him in the stomach. Okay, again, like I said, the knife is just an extension of your hands. So if he throws that punch, let's say I've just got 1 knife, right? He throws his punch, watch. I'll cut his arm, stab him in the kidney, cut his throat, slice his groin, and stab him right down into the stomach, right? So you can see, right, how great, look at all these smiles here. I hope everybody watching this is smiling. You can see how great things become when you put a weapon in your hand, right? It wouldn't matter what I did. If I could, whatever I do here, I can do with the knives. Okay, thanks, Robert. Any questions on that? Nobody? How many people here have heard that one? Okay, not many. Good. Okay. So again, for those of you who are watching this, if you have any questions that you want me to answer or maybe talk about here, send them to my email, and I'll try to do them here. Okay? Thank you very much.